Hey YouTube, this Simon here. I went to Orlando Regionals with geargia-kuri. I went undefeated. 9 rounds of Swiss, top 48 got in fight. But yeah, this here is a decklist video. Alright, first start off just like in the geargia. 3 geargia armor. 3 geargia arsenal. 3 accelerator. Too good. 2 geargia MK2. 2 Genex Birdman. 1 strategist for the karakuris. 2 watchdog. 1 gorse, 1 trag, and 2 effect millers. At YCS Miami, I played Max C because of the amount of windups that was there. But I figured out windups wasn't as big as it was before, so I decided to go with Veilers only. And it worked out for me. That was monsters. That was, I believe, 20 monsters. For the spells, I have 1 Forbidden Lance, 2 MSTs. I replaced the Lance instead of having a 3rd MST because Lance is more offensive, and if people try to kill your armor, you can Lance their monsters, flip, get your search, and next turn you flip it back to down and search right away and go for game. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Reborn, 1 Heavy, 1 Pot of Avarice, 1 Book of Moon. That's generic staples. And 2 Dualities and 1 Mind Control. Mind Control won me a game against Mermail, I believe round 6. We both drew awful, but he drew a Linde. So I normal summon my strategist, flip his face down face up. I'm like, oh, it's a Linde. Then I Mind Control, took the Linde, overlay for Zen mains, and was poking him with that. And that was the spells lineup. That was about 10 spells. 10 or 11. No, it was 11 spells. And for the trap lineup, it was 2 bottomless, 2 deep prison, warning, compulse. I replaced the 2nd warning with compulse because I figured out it's chainable, and you can also compulse your own monster if your armor's getting destroyed, and that was your only out, which won me a game. And Exceed is still being done. I hate Abyss guys. Almost lost to that. 2 Fiendish Chain, 2 Good Net to be played, and Judgment and Starlight, which was about 10 traps. I know most geargias usually play 13 to 15 traps, but I figured out if I just play Gorse and Trag and 2 Birdman, I can make my deck as offensive and OTK as possible, knowing that warning is at 1. I'll explain a little how I won most of my games. The side helped me a lot. For the extra deck, we have, for rank 3s, we have 1 Levier, 1 Zen mains. I was playing Leviathan, but I decided to cut it out. It wasn't needed as much. Levier won me half of my games. Because I can, if I have an MK2 and an accelerator in hand, I can summon MK2, get another one, or get Arsenal, Tribute, get the other Geargia MK2, make Levier. Well, before making Levier, spell summon Accelerator, make Levier, get Birdman that was used already, and sync for 7. You have a Beret, a Levier. Or Levier and Birdman equals 3200 attack alone. And for the rank 4s, we have 1 Gaga Cowboy, round I believe 7 against Heroes. I cowboy named for game, both game 1 and 2. I told it. 1 Black Ship of Corn, 1 Utopia, never made it. 1 Maestro, made it. It helped me win against Mermail because he made Abyss Gaios and did the Abyss Squall play or whatever. And I had a Burn and a Stardust. and he didn't want to attack into my deep prison. So he ended his turn. So during my turn, I activated effect to change his guy to defense, and he negated. So I just normal summoned him K2, got another one, made Levier, brought back a level 4 accelerator that was bottomless, and I special summoned. No, not accelerator. Brought back Arsenal that was bottomless. I saw some accelerator, made my stroke, flip his guy face down, Abyss Giles, and then bury Stardust, Levier, and Maestro was about to attack for game. Shopmaster never made it today. I might take that off. 1 Gear X. 1 was definitely okay. You don't need to. Well, I don't believe you do. Because half the time you just search for Birdman to go for game or MK2 if you're setting up for the OTK. And that was the Exceed. For the Synchros, we have 1 Black Rose. Never made it today, but could have. But I'm happy I made Buried that time. Buried won me the game. 2 Berets, MVP, Stardust, Burrito, Strap Dragon. Oh, I also forgot, for the Exceeds, there's Abyss Dweller. I never made it today, even though I played 2 Mermail. And also, now going to the side, 2 goals in match. I figured there would be $6 Sams and probably Rabbit. Didn't play any. I played 1 6 Sams only on the final round. 2 Mind Crush. This card is amazing. Tanky searches, 6 Sam searches, Water definitely searches. There's not a deck that I don't know that does not search. I only pulled it off once, but I know that this card is really good because all I did, I went for game after trap stunning him, and I did Scrap Dragon, pop back row, which was my Mind Crush, and I chained Mind Crush, and I called Gores in his end just in case. No, I called Track because I trap stunned him. He couldn't drop Gores anyway. I called Track just in case he could have stopped me, and he didn't have it. I ended up discarding, but I mean, it let me know that I was okay to go for game. For Graveyard Hate, I have 2 Macro, 1 D Fisher. I didn't want to play 2 and 2 because it got cloggy when you draw all 4 and you get poked with a fucking Marksman and a Dragoons because Dragoon lets them attack directly. And I played both, not instead of 3 Macro, because some of them side out their sphere or they'll keep 1 to return with DeLorean and they put in the Decrees. And last time I played Mermail, I got Decreed for my Macro and I couldn't do anything about it. Two Fossil Dino, Hieratic, 6 Sams, Black Wings, anything that swarms a lot. 2 Thunder King, didn't draw it at all. Sided against Fire Fist, Prophecy. 2 Soul Taker, did not draw it. That was okay, I guess. Might take it out. And the MVP of today was, well, yesterday, original, was Trap Stun. This card is fucking amazing. Winning is at 1. So what I would do is, if I know I have a decent hand, I'll flip Armor, hoping he pays 2,000. And I'll try to go for game, having Trap Stun set. Trap Stun won me a game against, it won me both my games against Heroes, Fire Fist, Black Wings. It's fucking amazing. This card is OP. I'm so happy I played it. And that was the deck list. For the matchups, round 1 I played Zombies. It was easy for me. I 2-0'd that. After that, I played Black Wings, Trap Sun, game 2, 2-0'd that. Then I played Prophecies. Game 1, he brought me down to like 300 life points. He just never drew the 3rd spellbook for High Priestess because he had a bunch of priestesses in he couldn't drop. And I ended up winning. I 2-0'd him. After spell books, I played Mono Mermail round 4. He got me game 1 because Marksman popped the armor. But the problem with Mono Mermail as an Undyne Mermail, Undyne Mermail has a better matchup against me because you can just summon Undyne, send Marksman, and pop my armor. But Mono Mermail, if they don't draw it, or they don't draw Dragoons, they're forced to discard for Abystus and search for other stuff. And if my armor get its search at least once, I know I'm good to go. And after 1 zombies, 2 Blackwing, 3 spellbooks, 4 Mono Mermail, 5 I played Insectors. I 2-1 that. I made like 2 Rulers, 2 Finishing, 2 Failures, my bad. And around 6 I played Undyne Mermail, which was probably my hardest matchup of the day. I managed to win game 3 because I did draw a macro. Even after he black rolls my field, we're top decking. And I top deck bottomless, top deck lands, top deck bottomless, and he top deck Dragoons. Stuff that was bottomlessable, and I just kept poking with the Accelerator. So that was really my hardest matchup. Round 6 against the Undyne Mermail. Round 7, I played Heroes. I don't know if he drew bad, but game 1, he set a bunch of back row and said go. So I just kept flipping armor, search, and poking with the armor because there was no point in overextending. And after taking armor like 3 times, and I knew I was set up because I kept drawing, and I drew Judgment, and I'm like, I'm just going to go for game. And I ended up doing Cowboy to burn in for game. Both game 1 and 2. I 2'd him. It was Heroes. And that was round 7. Round 8, I played Fire Fist. Game 1, I drew 1 Strategist, 2 Watchdog, a Birdman, and 1 Strategist, 2 Watchdog, a Birdman, and like 2 Arsenals. And he drew the Bears, just kept popping my armor, and I scooped by like around turn 3 because there was no point in playing a hand like that. But it's like drawing 3 Shine Balls. And round 9, which was the last round, I ended up playing 6 Samurai. He was undefeated. And he had a really unusual deck list. I think he played like 19 monsters, which is really weird in 6M. But hey, it was working for him. And I 2-1 him. Game 1, I got that. Game 2, I drew a bunch of spells in trap, and he made Sheehan and Barkion, which got him the game. Game 3, he did had stuff on the field, but I had to Judgment his double edge, and when he made the Crimson Blazer, so I wouldn't be able to special summon stuff, he attacked into my Fossil Dino, and then by then, I had the advantage, and I just kept flipping armor and went for game. And that was the 9 rounds, I believe. For top 8, we did not play it out because my right had to leave. He said he didn't feel like staying and playing for a deck box. But the guy I was supposed to play in top 8 was nice enough, and he told me that if I wanted, I could get the box. He didn't care about top 4 like that. So I'm like, sure, it's free. And that was my experience yesterday at Orlando Regionals. That was my first regional top, and I'm happy that I went undefeated. This is the deck box. I think everybody knows the regional deck box. I got the Fire Fist map. And I believe our next regional in Florida will be April 6th at FIU and Miami, I believe. And it's like an hour drive from me. I'll probably be judging that and not playing, considering I have my invite now. Alright, thanks YouTube. If you need any question, if you have any questions, comment below, like, subscribe, and yeah, that's it.